Chicos y chicas. All right, you are going to love this. Okay, so in audio speaking questions, which you are going to get, the way you answer them is obviously I need to hear you speak into it in the computer, kind of what I'm doing right now. It feels a little bit weird at first, but now after a while you just get used to it. But anyways, um, this question says audio speaking questions. Give gender and name, but there's no way to type. There's no place to type. There's only an add file. So that's what we want to do. We want to add a file, but when we click on it, it makes us select a file from our computer, but we haven't made a file yet. So we need to make one. So close that. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to click on the site app. It's called Vocaroo or Vocaroo.com, and I'm going to have a link, obviously, on Classroom. So what you do is if you're setting this up for the first time, you might get a little pop-up here that says allow or deny. Click allow. When you click allow, you might see another pop-up somewhere in this area right here that says allow or deny. Click allow. What we're doing is we're allowing the computer to record voice. And we want that. That's the only way we're going to be able to answer these questions. And we want to answer them because if not, the assignment won't let us submit, and you're eventually going to have to do it. Anyways, you're just going to get behind. So make sure you click allow if it says it here. If you don't see this, you're going to have to click allow. And then there's another pop-up that might show up that says allow. If it doesn't show up and you see this screen and it says click record, then it's ready to go. So what you want to know is this is where you are going to click record, and this is the volume of the microphone. So put it somewhere right about here, not all the way over here, because if you put it down here, if you put it all the way down here, it means that you're going to have to yell into the computer for it to recognize your voice. If you put it up here, it's just going to pick up everything around you. So somewhere in this area is fine. And what you do is you just click record, and when you click record, you just start speaking into it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and answer this question. So again, the question is give the gender and name. So, okay, I got it. And I'm going to go here and I'm going to just go into it. You wait for it. Okay, see? Here we go. This says allow or deny. We want to click allow. And okay, that's it. So here we go. Este es un chico. Se llama Rico. And then you click stop. And that's it. You can listen to it. I'm going to click listen. So this is going to be the recording, not me. And okay, that's it. So here we go. Este es un chico. Se llama Rico. And then you click stop. Then you go. It seemed like the microphone was too much, so I'm going to go down a little bit, and I'm here in my room. There isn't anyone. This is at the end of 8th period, so I'm going to try it again. Retry. Este es un chico. Se llama Rico. I'm going to try it. Este es un chico. Se llama Rico. And that was perfect. Cool. Okay. So now that you like what you hear, you have answered the question. All you do is you click here. It says click here to save. Happy with this recording? Click here to save. So we click it. And then we get a few options. We get a lot of options, but we don't want all these options. What we want is download as MP3. Yes, download as MP3 right here. We're going to click this. This is important. These next steps are crucial. Here we go. Click on MP3. When you click on it, it's going to get a little pop-up here. And this is the file here. Don't click on it. What I want you to do is I want you to show in folder. When you show in folder, you're going to get this pop-up again. And you should be getting the file. And it's this one right here. See, today at 4:17. That's when I'm doing it. Make sure that you were looking at the correct one, 4:17, and you can check the time. All right. So right now it says Vakaru, SZ, and some weird thing. What I want to do is I want to change the name. To change the name, I'm going to do the 2-finger click. So I just tap on the mouse pad here with 2 fingers. When I do that, I get another pop-up. Again, let's do that again. You're going to do 2-finger touch. Bam, right there. And you want to rename it. Rename it. You're going to rename it the activity question, which is, this one was just called audio speaking questions. I'm going to call this audio speaking question. I'm going to call it a number 1. Number 1 audio speaking. Spelled that wrong. Oh gosh. Speaking question. Whoa. Speaking question. There we go. All right. So now it's called audio speaking question. Give gender name. Number 1. Okay. So where is that folder? I just lost it right here. So double click. Well, not double click. 2-finger click. Rename it. And rename it your first name and your last name. It's going to go with Senor Duran. Senor Duran and audio number 1 for audio speaking question. Number 1. Right there. Audio speaking question number 1. Okay, and that's the title of the page. I might have a different page like, I don't know, Ronald and Pedro, for example. So you would title it your name, Ronald and Pedro, number 1, question 1. All right, so now that we have named it, and the name is not that important. It's only important so you know what this is. Because if it's named this, Vakaru, bunch of names, it's going to be difficult to find the right one to upload. Okay, so now that we have renamed it, we want to click and hold and drag. So I'm going to click, hold, and drag it to my drive right there. I want to save this to my drive. So again, I'm going to hold, click, and just when it turns a different color, right there, right there, I'm just going to let go. And it's right there. So I can close it. I'm back here now. I'm going to add file. You should get this pop-up. Click select files from computer. Click on this one. And I have a bunch of files. I have no idea how many you are going to have, but you might have a bunch, you might not. But remember, we named it. We named it something. So if you go here, you can search for it. And we called it first name, last name, audio. And again, you're going to start seeing those things that are named about the same starting to appear here. So SR Duran, first name, last name, Duran, and then we called it audio number 1. And I don't have to keep on typing it. I could just select this. When I select it, it is right here. I click it. This stuff is all in the way. Let me move that. Okay. When I click this, click open. Click upload. And when it uploads, it's going to be right here. And you just click submit.